also tracking a trend tonight. Some social media influencers, those who make the news on social media, are accused of completely faking their illnesses, if you can imagine that, and pretending to be sick for those precious clicks and likes. Cloud is a hell of a drug. Let's talk about it. Sick influencers, that's the topic. Joining me now, social media expert Karen Diamond, along with influencers, Houston's Lala and G-Maniac.
You're
messing up your name forever. G-Maniac.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've known you forever. So, but here's the thing. I wanted you in this conversation because you recently, you were actually sick. You were hospitalized.
Right.
And to hear individuals who are taking advantage of the situation on social media to get clicks and likes, pretending to be sick when you were actually sick.
Right.
How is that for you?
I know nowadays people doing stuff for the clout, bro. A lot of stuff is for the clout, so I don't really take offense to it. But of course, I was actually sick, so I want to be transparent with my followers, the people that follow me.
And yours was more about informational.
Yeah, informational. It was a piece of
warning people about their health. That's what I read into your comments.
Right. Because if we're gonna be influencers, I want to influence you to, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your body, pay attention. I go to the doctor a lot. I know a lot of men are scared to go to the doctor, so I try to tell them, hey, go get that checkup, bro. You know, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Lala, to hear that people are taking advantage of their average follower or their fan by pretending to be sick, it's almost sick.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy because a lot of people can probably relate to the situation and what they're posting, and then to find out that it's not true or that it's fake, it's crazy, you know. I went through a health scare 2 months ago, you know, a cancer health scare. They found a tumor. So I went through the same thing, and I shared my story. I have scars now, and I'm always in bikinis, you know me. So now I'm like, this is me, but I was real with my followers and shared my story. So people that are faking that or lying about it, that's crazy. I don't even see the purpose. Like, you want clout that bad?
That's bad.
They do.
That's a serious
Karen,
thing.
sometimes it goes that extra step where they want that clout, but they also want a few dollars in donations, and they'll start a GoFundMe.
That's the slowest it gets. That's the bottom of the bottom. You know, but for me, it all starts with the people that, like, go to the hospital and just post a picture of their IV, and they're like, don't ask.
That's
right. You posted it.
Exactly. You did that just for the attention, and people just crave it. They obviously, there's been scammers, you know, since biblical times. So that's not new. They just found a new platform to do that. But I do think some people get tickled with the reactions and the attention, and then they just go a step further, and it becomes a vice, essentially, something they can't, you know, stop doing for clout.
And of course, like you said, I mean, people are addicted to getting that attention.
Right.
Crazy stuff sells now, man.
Yeah. And the moment you step out of character, when now you've gone sick, okay? And now you're out partying the next day, I mean, you've gone out of character, you lose credibility, and guess what? Then you get canceled.
Yeah, and people are quick to try to cancel you for stuff like that.
Yes.
So.
And what has been the worst you guys have seen when it comes to attention seekers, especially for those who are pretending that they're ill? And the worst for me, and it's not sick influencers, but they are taking advantage of family members who may be actually sick.
People have fake deaths and stuff too, like. All that type of stuff is just weird. Once again, just the internet schemes, games and stuff is like, for what? Because at the end of the day, it's so many people. You know, people want the limelight. It's so many people that are watching you do that. And then after that, you lose credibility, you lose everything. It's like, you know.
We're also auto-programmed, like in our society, that every time something happens, that's automatically the next step. It's the GoFundMe, and, you know, family members set it up for you. You might still be in the hospital. You might have not woken up from the coma, but that fund's already set up. You know? They're posting your picture on social media, like, here he is, you know.
But those who take advantage of the system, how should their followers treat them? What would be your advice, Lala? Take them with a grain of salt, move on, what?
Unfollow them for sure. I mean, if they're going to give that kind of fake image, and it's not right. It's sick, like you said, especially something like that, to that level where someone can relate, or someone is sick or feeling the same thing, and then they find out that it's not true, or taking people's money, scamming. I mean, but it's crazy out here now, so it's not surprising. But honestly, when I found out about the topic, I'm like, people really be lying out here about being sick? I'm like, dang, I guess I'm naive or vulnerable to that. I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
But you can always tell who's being genuine and disingenuine.
But I see it all over TikTok, people sharing what they're going through, and I would have never thought they were lying about it, but now it makes sense.
When you see trends and people like the word trend, they try to fall in line with anything. But I've had friends fake the funk with stuff like that myself, like back in high school, and people like disown them to this day. Like, nah, bro, you faked the whole illness, death. Like, we ain't cool, bro. For real. For real.
You know, and it has gone to that next level. We did a segment a few months back where individuals around the country have had body parts removed in order to get sympathy on social media.
Oh my God.
There's a whole term for it. I can't remember it right now, but they're totally fine and they want amputations done. And they had to sanction doctors saying, don't do that. You want to do that just because someone wants that done.
That's awful.
And people are doing it for social media and because of a psychosis that they have.
I think we all need to live by the golden rule, which is social media is not real life. Like real life, this is what's happening.
How do you make people realize that, though? We always hear that, but people don't get it.
They don't get it.
We don't have enough leaders speaking on it, though. Like people don't have the right influence to like have that stuck in their brains, you know? Most of the trends is what get people, that's like the wave. It's the high
Social media can be evil.
Yeah.
I always say that.
Play against you and you can work with it too.
Don't take any more breaks. Thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor. Fast Cash.